Hello and welcome to question 77 of chapter 7 of AP Calculus, AB. So the question says, after analyzing a function f of x, Edwin knew that f prime of 3 equals 0 and f double prime of 3 is equal to negative 2. He therefore concluded that f of x has an absolute maximum at x equals 3. Edwina, his girlfriend, is not so sure. Explain why Edwina is unwilling to accept Edwin's conclusion. Oh, Edwin. So, we are given two pieces of information here. The first is that f prime of 3 is equal to 0. F prime of 3 is equal to 0. And the second is that f double prime of 3 is equal to negative 2. So we can gather, Edwin is not totally wrong. We can gather from this piece of information right here that f of x, the function, has a horizontal tangent at x is equal to 3, right? So basically at x is equal to 3, let's say right here, there's a horizontal tangent, okay? Because f prime of 3, so at x is equal to 3, the slope is equal to 0, okay? Because this is the slope at the point x is equal to 3. And since the slope is equal to 0, we know that there's a horizontal tangent at x equals 3. And then right here, so let's actually just write that down. So f of x has a horizontal tangent at the point x is equal to 3. Okay, so now about the second piece of information, f prime of 3 is equal to negative 2. What we can gather from this is that f of x, our function, is concave down at x is equal to 3, right? Because this the f double prime tells us whether or not the function is concave up or concave down, and since it's equal to negative 2, we know that it is concave down. So let's write that down. F of x is concave down at the point x is equal to 3. So these two pieces of information right here show us obviously that f of x has a maximum at x equals 3 if it's concave. So this is not the correct drawing, because if it's concave down at x equals 3, it's going to look like this. Okay, so this was just to show the horizontal tangent, but this is actually how it would look. So we know that f of x has a maximum at x equals 3 right here. But we don't know whether or not this is an absolute maximum or a relative maximum. There's no way of knowing. So Edwin's statement that x equals 3 is an absolute maximum cannot be proven from the information that we're given. We only know that there is a maximum at x equals 3 from this information, but cannot tell whether it's a global or local maximum. Thank you for watching, and I hope you learned why Edwin was not correct.